Yo, hello and welcome, I'm Bad Luck, and today we're gonna continue our playthrough of the Technomancer. Yes, it's been a while, it's been very warm here, another heat wave's coming over, and I've been sick at the same time. A very unpleasant all. But I decided I owe you guys just, you know, another round of Technomancy, which is why we're here. We're going to continue as we were just, we drove around with our cart, with the buggy, towards this weird mine. Just to work again.
Can't go through here.
So yeah, that's the way back. So yeah, we are needed to find the tunnel towards to Ophir. We also need to get all the mutants back again. Now again, I might be exceedingly rusty because, you know, I haven't played for a while.
Those structures look colonial. Dome's gotta be close.
What are we looking for in here, Lieutenant? These are strange structures. I've never seen anything like them.
Are you looking for something in particular? Because I don't remember receiving an order to snoop around here. Not sure the captain will like it. Anyway, it's just my opinion.
Oh, you can sod right off. Not sure the captain will like it. Huh. Come on. Use the shield. I did do also some upgrades. So don't worry, it's not like we're wasting levels. Yeah. You there. Now before you guys say like, oh, but Bad Luck, don't you have like different better weapons?
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
Which, fully admit, yes I do. But I just like hitting them with a giant wrench. So yeah, we need to sneak in and then to a dome. I do like, oh, not sure the lieutenant would like it. Oh no. Oh. Dear Lord. Oh, you're big one, aren't you? There we go. Oh, there we go. What are you? Besides, you know, enormous. Going trap, focus checker. We can open this up. Don't worry guys, I remembered you can just simply open a map like this. Take it. Yeah, that's why I thought. Back of the head. God, which one was that prick again? I think the one with the shield. He was a righteous bastard to us. For some reason or another. Yeah, as of late I've been playing more and more on like the PlayStation. Think Final Fantasy 7, Borderlands 4, also just testing it out. Ooh, success! Because if that actually works and works properly, mayhaps I can even stream that if you guys are naturally interested. I can understand if you aren't. I'm just opening it up as a possibility to all of you, in case you want to. Unlock this. Is this a climbable? It is.
The man must have mercy. They will die if he doesn't help them.
They will die if he does not help them. Oh, there was a guy behind me. I didn't know what to tell me.
Must have mercy. They will die if he does not help them.
Ah! Flat on my arms. Hold up, the man is very busy at the moment. Why is my block not working? I know I this time had the proper button for it. But yeah, I upgraded myself. The shield now can actually attack multiple enemies at once.
Must have mercy. They will die if he does not help them.
Can I actually talk to any of you?
Here's your way out. I don't know where you're gonna go, but you better get going.
They will never forget the Hammer Man. Never. They thank him.
The Hammer Man? Funky. And yeah, I know that technically mutants are like... they're not... Well, they're not bad, but they're apparently hated and we should all hate on them. I don't see why. Maybe that's because I myself am a rather chronically ill person and see myself as part of the mutants. Go mutants. I mean, I am looting their corpses, but those are corpses, that's fine. Loot is good. Loot is good. We're going in this... Okay, so that goes back where we were. So we could have just gone absolutely not anywhere near there. Yeah, immediately counter. How about that? Come on. Counter again. Take that. How about that one? I do love that the lads help me first, and then, you know, there's still an enemy shooting them. And they're like, no, 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 boss man needs help. Which I do very much appreciate. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, David. And there. What do we have here? What is this?
There's a ton of different chemicals. They must have been using them to make explosives to help out with the drilling. Guess it'd work for me too. One charge should be big enough to close the tunnel down. Just mix it all together, attach it to a single detonator, and bam. Gonna be a beautiful thing.
Do you really believe that they'll have left enough to blow up the tunnels here? Wouldn't be very smart of them.
They need chemicals to clear out the access to the tunnels. They have the ingredients necessary. Fortunately, this is beyond my skill
I
level.
didn't want to click that. But yeah, we have the ingredients necessary to do so. Is there another like big man? Oh, multiple.
A
Hello.
Technomancer from Abundance. And I heard you were all nearly extinct. What are you doing here? What do you want?
I want to come in, and you're gonna help me.
No, I don't think I am.
Nope. I love that I don't think I am. Meanwhile, we're just whacking the absolute piss cut of everyone.
Stop! I'll help you!
I told you you would. Don't know why you didn't believe me.
Here I come.
So yeah. To be fair, we hit one of them, which we didn't have to. Apparently. Okay, so we can't go back anymore. No. We can now only move forward. Oh, through the large doors. I don't think Alaki needs to edit this for very much, which is nice. Action-packed scenes.
The dome's in amazing condition, though I doubt Aurora's been taking care of it. I wonder where the relic the merchants talked about is, or even how they found out about it. Well, it looks like we found the relic. Doesn't look like much, but the style of writing looks familiar, even if I don't have a clue what it means. You able to decipher it? What is it? It even real?
We haven't been able to decipher it yet, but yes, no doubt it's real. Not sure if I can tell you anything else about it. I don't know what you're planning to do with it, and I don't want to offend you by talking about sacred matters, but you know some knowledge should only stay among Technomancers, right? So be careful, please.
I know what I'm doing.
What is it? It looks old. We should show this to the captain. It must be important, judging from how well guarded this place is.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
Oh, I did it again. No. Lucky, can you isolate like the subtitles to make sure that people can read it? Because I'm a dangus. That would be absolutely wonderful. Thank you. So as soon as Lucky figures out how he can actually put like pictures on top of other pictures, that'd be look wonderful. Right now he's doing like one thing in editing, and I am still thankful for him. Everybody be sure to thank Lucky in the comments down below. At least if you like a little football. If you don't, well, you're wrong and sad, and you should, but you know, that's not up to me.
I need some materials if I'm gonna collapse this tunnel.
Okay, now we need materials. Best part is I think we've been to everywhere, so it's basically now just running. They see me running, running, and running, running, and hey, there it is. Yeah, the episode itself might also be slightly shorter than usual.
Perfect. Got everything I need to shut this access point down for good. All set. Just need to get back to the rover before setting it all off.
Yeah, it might be slightly shorter than what you're used to. I'm still fairly tired and recovering. It has been very hectic, because naturally as soon as I'm better from being ill and being warm, that means my job starts. Have we been in here? Oh yeah, we have. This place does look very good. Hello! I don't see you have any friends near here for some reason. That's weird. You missed. No item found. We can crack at least the first level of locks, which is nice. Whoopa. Nice.
This tunnel's gone. Aurora's got no way into Ophir anymore. Mission accomplished.
The intensity of the vibrations is soothing, hypnotic. They make me so tired.
Dear old Scott. My machine's caressing you with rumbles. Sweet talking you. Can't go falling asleep on a battlefield, though.
Immediately falls asleep.
Thanks to you, the city won't ever have to face another attack like the last. All those people wounded because of those broken shutters. Just thinking about it, I feel nauseous.
It's probably the rover. Gotta get used to the vibrations. Most people fucking puke their ass out their first time.
Thank you for
No,
that.
I meant the thought of all the... Never mind.
I really don't get it. This is war, right? Aurora shows up and blows up part of our city, and how do we retaliate? Send a handful of people like us? I don't get it.
You ever do anything but bitch?
Thank you, Amelia.
Successful mission. Tripping a rover. Hell, if I was you, I'd be grinning ear to ear. Why don't you do that? Bitch less, smile more.
I agree with that one. I'm not even gonna do the language.
I've got something to ask you.
Oh, sure.
What can I do for you?
Well, I don't know if you know, but my dad died when I was young. Actually, he disappeared. He never came back from one of his explorations 15 years ago.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't want your pity, okay? It's not about that. What I mean is, I've never managed to find out what kind of mission he was on and where he had gone. I know he was close to Scott. He was probably even his best friend. That old crazy man doesn't want to tell me anything. He says he wants to protect me. Look, I'll just cut to the point. I was wondering if you'd maybe look in his dispensary for me. See if you could find any of my father's notes or letters or...
I don't know, Amelia. Scott's like a father to me. And besides, you know he's almost always there. How would I even do it?
I'm not asking you to break in or steal nothing. Just keep him busy. And while you are there, you know, just flip through files. I'm sure he kept letters between him and my dad. He's not one to throw anything away.
All right. I'll try to make him leave, but if I don't find anything...
Yeah, I won't blame you. But I know that you're going to find something.
Oh. She already knows we're the main protagonist. Alright, now hold up, people. Alright, so I just checked. We still don't actually have enough to level ourselves up. At least not where it counts. So I can't do anything. Well, I mean, we can see what we can do with Scott. Let's do that one. Okay, I hope you guys are still enjoying it. Please let me know. I know it's a bit of a slow grind, you know.
Hello, Scott. My
Oh.
captain told me that she wanted to see you.
Is it related to you? Are you sick?
No. Not that I know of. She didn't tell me why.
Oh, well, should I take my pouch then? It's an important question. I should still take it though, but it's a little heavy. All right, I'm leaving without it.
Alright. Oh, we can actually set up team at this place.
I think I have a problem with going through your friend's things. I hope whatever you're looking for, it's worth it.
I'm trying to find information about the past. It's personal, okay?
Forget it. Couldn't understand. The officers, they aren't like us. They're above all that.
Hi. I also have a problem with this. But I need to know. Amelia.
Hello, Mancer.
Hello.
Hello. Hello!
I found some of your father's letters.
I knew it. Tell me.
Most of the correspondence was friendly. They were very close. However, there was some tension between them over time. Some letters gloss over an expedition that they had done together, but what surprised me the most is when your father talks about a boy who was actually Scott's son. The last letter I found is a bit bizarre. I didn't really understand what he meant.
What did he mean? Do you remember?
Your dad begged Scott to stop the madness, warning that his wife's divorce was only the beginning of what he would lose if he couldn't face the truth. That it was too late for his son. He seemed to think Scott was on the verge of self-destruction.
It's true that it's rather mysterious. Scott, a son. Did you know?
No, he never told me about him. He obviously lost him. No doubt it's still a touchy subject.
We have to find out what this is all about. You have to ask his wife. Did my father really mean to interfere in his family drama? Maybe that's why he disappeared? Please, Zachariah.
Wow. Alright, let's talk to Scott's ex-wife. I mean, jeebus. Found it a bit overkill. I'm gonna do it for the mission's sake. But it doesn't mean I want to. You think Scott's ex-wife is anywhere in here? Hello, people. Can we climb this? Clamper.
I'm sorry to... You Angela Seeker, Scott's wife?
Ex-wife. What did the drunk do this time?
Nothing bad. He's a friend.
A friend? Right.
Just looking for some information on one of his friends, Mark, and your son.
Get out! Get out! What right do you have coming around digging up the past?
I do agree with her. Science or creed? We actually have a better thing with science. I gotta try to understand.
Listen, I think Mark's disappearance was tied to Scott's research and your son. And I know you were a researcher too, so I'm hoping you'll be able to help me understand the research better. Maybe even find your old friend.
The drive to dissect even the smallest details, to try to understand how and why. That thirst once drove me too, but I let it go. There was no well deep enough to satisfy that thirst. I was never as involved as Scott. In truth, I began to give up my work once we had our son. The focus of my research had been the study of animal mutations with the goal of vaccine production. And always wondered if... Because of that, I had been the conduit that carried the infection to my son. Scott was more interested in genetics and its medical applications. The second our son showed signs, though, I completely stopped my research. If I hadn't told Scott, he would never even have noticed. And his answer was to swear he could find a cure. He really believed that with his work in genetics and mine in vaccination, that we could save our son. But I was too devastated to help him. All I wanted to do was spend every second with our son before he was taken away from us.
Which is also fair.
Which, of course, happened. And Scott and Mark took off on a wild goose chase that he was sure would end in a cure. I didn't get it. There wasn't anything he needed that he didn't have access to in his lab. And while he was off, I was alone, and waited, and eventually got tired of it. So I asked for a divorce. And then they finally came back, with nothing to show for it. But soon Mark took off again to find what I guess were raw materials for research that Scott swore he couldn't find here. And that was the last I saw of him. That's all I know. I never found out what their research was on, honestly. I just want to forget it all. Please, now. Can you leave me be?
I will, madam. I will. Why are we... This is kind of the problem.
For what the old man's been through. I've known some folks myself who went through the same thing. Terrible thing. Breaks couples up, you know. Stress of never being able to have kids again.
Why never again?
As they sterilize families who've had a mutant, to make sure they don't have no more.
It's sad, but it's the only way to protect our own kind. At least now I understand why the professor's so, you know, weird.
Fair. Well, never said that they had a mutant. There was just a mutation in him. Like, they brought it in. You never really understand that in games like this. Any kind, think of like Mass Effect as well, Dragon Age, very good thing. Even with new Final Fantasies, you have missions that you need to interfere with people, and I'm like, why? They're living their life.
Hello, Mancer.
Hello.
Hello.
Share the information.
I talked to Scott's ex-wife.
So, what did she say?
It's an awful story. Her son. Anyway, their son was struck by mutation. They took him away from them, of course, but it made Scott go crazy. And he was convinced that he could find a remedy. He asked for your father's help, so they left together, and were gone for a long time. Their exploration apparently didn't lead to anything concrete for the boy, and Scott descended into madness. And then one day, Mark left. His ex thinks that it was to bring back something useful for his research, and he never came back.
Shit. So my father's disappearance is related to that poor kid? It's really awful what they must have gone through. That explains a lot about why he's so crazy, and also why he behaves as if we were his kids. Thank you, Zach. That doesn't answer all my questions, far from it, but I have a better grasp of what happened. My father disappeared by helping his best friend, who was going through a rough patch and wanted to heal his child. It's a sad but beautiful story, isn't it? I'm gonna think about all this. Thank you again.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, we can compliment her.
You're not like other girls, are you?
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Or are you being a wise ass?
No, the way she speaks.
You just don't talk like the rest.
I drive a rover. I don't sit around sipping brightly colored drinks with brainiacs talking about the philosophies of life. You don't like the way I talk? Take a number and shove it up your educated ass. Take any one of them uppity shits and put them in a rover, driving through sandstorms and seeing crazy shit every fucking day, and tell me they won't start talking a little more colorfully.
Easy, killer. I'm not judging you. Doesn't bother me. I was just saying.
You were a fucking rogue before, so unless the army made you soft and...
Wow.
Just a little defensive. Hear that shit a lot.
Okay, don't compliment her on her way of speaking. She didn't even let me get a compliment out. I'm like, yeah, I'd rather like it. I could say, nope. Oh, Scott's back.
Hi, Scott.
Hello, my boy. How are you? Nothing broken, I hope?
Can we actually talk about... No. Okay. So we still only have the mutants now. Which we can't do unless we get something in, I think it was science. Let me open up the journal. Okay, so I checked the journal. The only thing we can now do still is talk to the Grand Master. Hopefully that levels us up. If we can't, then literally the only thing we have left is to attack the mutants, even though I don't want to. Because we just got on a high stat. So, yeah. I'll see you guys all later near the Grand Master. Alright. Big old door. One-way trip to the Grand Master. Because, you know, we got that relic. Sir!
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may I do for you?
Wait, the research.
I wanted to talk to you about something.
What about?
We're looking for a scientist who disappeared. Name's Charles Seeker. All I found is some of his research. Seems he was studying Technomancers before getting arrested and sent to a camp.
Charles Seeker. Yes, the geneticist. Geneticists pose a risk. Scientific discoveries are always threatening to expose our secrets. Your friend Scott even worked on the same research years ago. Never found out what Scott did or didn't discover, though. He ended up drinking himself into irrelevance. So I stopped worrying. Whatever research you found, make sure no one sees it. Could be our downfall.
Alright. And the digs on
I've returned, Great Master, with the relic from the Aurora evacuation. It's a tablet filled with text, and I don't have a clue how to decipher it.
A glorious day. You have no idea what this means, Zachariah. The language is indeed difficult, and most no longer have the knowledge or ability to understand it. Most, but not me. I will begin deciphering immediately. We will know soon enough the vast wealth of secrets it holds. Sean was certainly right in his appraisal of you. Your worth has already proven to be infinitely valuable. A word of warning, Zachariah. Words spreading about your missions. Things you've been able to accomplish, filled with troubling details that imply you have a mole in your midst. If there is an ASC spy amongst your ranks, he will not only know our secret, but eventually share it back to his master. We will, in no uncertain terms, be lost. All will be lost. So take care. And take care of it. Sooner rather than later.
Thank you for the warning. I assure you, I will get to the root of this. Are you so sure that it's a spy?
Indeed. The details of your mission were so specific that they were assuredly gained firsthand. So unless you are spreading the information yourself, who else is left but Captain Eliza and your men? Whoever it is, make sure they see nothing else. Ensure that our secret is kept safe.
Got it. So... What, one of my lads? No.
Lieutenant?
At your command, Lieutenant.
No. They can't. Oh, the door's loud. Luckily, I'm louder. They can't do that to me. I mean, they say there's a traitor in our midst, and that could be. But if I know anything about these types of games, often enough, you know, Jeffrey Hunter's been so nice, which means David Ward, who's been a jackass, is probably not the one we need. It is probably Hunter. Also, you know what?
Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
Word on the street is that the locusts are swarming the underworks. Patrol gonna get it under control before the shit hits the fan?
Unlikely. High Command's about as interested in the slums as they are the underworks. Why try to shine a turd? And what's it to you anyway? As it goes, little nuisances have a way of becoming big problems over time. Proliferation. And I'd be willing to pay to nip it in the bud now, before they start to hit our warehouses and personnel too. Well, you'd have more luck killing them in their nests than hunting them one by one. Or you could booby-trap the tunnels and catch the rats while they roam. Your call.
Nice. Ah. Oh, we've already obtained traps?
Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
Made the traps you suggested. Now they just have to be set to catch the locusts.
And I'll make sure they find their way to the tunnels. Keep the filthy things from reaching the surface and poaching our goods.
Oh.
And Lieutenant, thank you for caring. The poorest of us rarely get shown such concern. It's your lucky day. I need a favor, if you have the time, on top of the missions the captain already gave you.
Depends on the favor.
Soldiers back from the front are barricaded inside the warehouse. But they think Aurora's outside and they're in the middle of a war zone. They've terrorized the merchants, but honestly, that's not even the worst of it. According to internal reports, they're not just soldiers. They're test subjects for a new combat drug that increases their strength tenfold. Their paranoia is probably a result of the drug, but it makes the situation even more dangerous.
Yup.
I would prefer it if you could reason with them. You could use force, but in their state, the drugs could push them over the edge. A straight-up fight could kill them. First things first, we need to help get them quarantined and away from civilians to prevent further collateral damage. I know you're up to your neck in other responsibilities, but please, this is a favor for me and a favor for the guys. If the ASC handles it instead, I know I'm gonna be writing letters of condolences. Don't let it come to that.
How's he think a noob who's not even a real soldier will be able to reason with a corporal hopped up on some super drug? He knows Technomancers aren't magicians, right?
Pipe down, Lieutenant will find a way. Maybe we just need to find the Corporal's family to help talk him down. Look at me, I'm just full of ideas.
Yeah, and it's that full of ideas that bothers me a little. Roast him for that. But that's where I'm gonna leave this episode here. We've done a little bit. Sorry it's a bit shorter. Well, at least I think it's a bit shorter. Don't know what Luck is gonna do with it than normally. And also sorry for the long wait in between. I am still busy with setting other things up. My setup has gotten better. My PC's been upgraded a little bit, so hopefully we can do things with a bit more of gusto. But anyway, I wanted to thank everybody so much for joining us in, and hopefully you can all join us the next time as well. Goodbye!